All right, everybody, today we're going to make a short, sweet, simple, and to the point video of our fuel savings. And I know the biggest expenses that we use are lodging and fuel. And right now, with things going on in the world and a lot of people are out of work, now's the best time to talk about some serious savings. So stick around. We're going to give you three. Three?
Yeah.
Okay, she says three. We're doing three. The good thing is not all of them are for diesel. So one's for gas, or maybe two's for gas, because I don't know which one number three is. So
it'll be a surprise.
It'll be a All right, stick around. I have two for you. Renee's got a surprise for you. Stick around. All right, everybody, so today we're going to mention 3 ways you can save on one of your 2 biggest expenses, and that's fuel. Today we're going to talk about whether if you have diesel or gas, because I know there's a lot of gas pushers out there, or gassers, diesel pushers, gassers, and you're still pumping in 100 gallons of gas and not really getting a lot of savings. But the benefit is most of the gassers, they can pull into the regular pumps, where us as diesel, and we're 63 feet long in total, we really can't pull into the regular stalls, so we have to go to the big truck stalls. So today, the first one is an app that everybody can use, whether if you're gas or diesel. It's called GetUpside. Now, when Renee mentioned this to me, I was a little skeptical at first. I was like, I don't want to give a random app our credit card information and all this other stuff. Come to find out, you really don't have to. It's basically a rewards.
Yeah, it's like their Ebates. They changed it. I forget what they're called now, but like Ebates, where it's kind of like the middle person, and that's kind of how this app works. The app's called GetUpside, and it's really simple. You just download the app on your phone, and then you just look at the location to where you're at.
Yeah, there's a GPS function with the map, and once you put, when you're on the map on the actual site here, let's see if we can get this. It's got its own map feature. So, like I said, we're not really good YouTubers, so we don't know really how to do a lot of these fancy overlays. I'll try to do something.
But then you just pick what gas station you're going to go to in your area, and then you claim it, and you got 4 hours to then go to that gas station. And then once you get to the gas station, you pump your gas like normal. The only catch is you do have to use a credit card. You can't pay cash.
I forgot about that.
And then you get a receipt, and you just take a picture through the app of your receipt, and they scan it. And then now almost instantly we're getting the money in our account. And then
basically within 24 hours we're getting money account. So here's what I'm looking at here. So right where we're at here in Florida, if we go down the road to Lake Susie, we have 3 gas stations, 2 Shells and a racetrack. And you can program this app to see if you're using gas or just strictly diesel. So obviously we're using diesel. So with racetrack, diesel right now will give us the price of $2.57. It's $2.69 at the, when you look up at the screen, it's $2.69, but right now with this, we will pay $2.69. But once we scan the receipt in on the app, there's certain parameters you have to have on the receipt. You have to have the time, the date, the store, the address of the store.
Which should be generally on the receipt.
Yeah,
there's no reason why it's not going to be there.
Exactly. So you do that, and then it'll tell you here, you're going to save 12 cents a gallon on diesel. If I click the Shell, 12 cents. And the other Shell is 1 cent.
Doesn't have diesel, I don't think.
But yeah, there's a lot of options with this, and it's called GetUpside. Let me see if I can find the little app logo. No.
And they've actually added a new feature, so when you look at it, if it has a little blue badge, they're calling it, next to that gas station, you don't have to do the scan of the receipt anymore. You just claim the offer like normal, and then once you get to the gas station, you hit check in, and it knows you're at that gas station. And then when we did it the first time recently, it had the last 4 of our credit card and said, is this the card you're using? And we clicked yes, and then we just paid like normal. So it didn't charge the card through the app or anything. It doesn't have our account number. It only has the last 4 of the card. And then we didn't have to actually scan the receipt. It just knew we were there because we checked in.
Yeah, and I'll put a screenshot of what the badge looks like on the side here. So yeah, a GetUpside is real easy. We find ourselves using it when we're not connected to the RV. So if we're just day-to-day driving around for the week, we find ourselves using GetUpside just to go to the gas station, because then I can go into the regular pumps. All right, so we know you're going to download the app right now, but when you do, we have a referral code for you, and I'm going to put it right up here. It's 3F as in Frank 33Y4. So 3F as in Frank 33Y4. So what that's going to give you on your first fill up and use of this GetUpside, you're going to get 15 cents per gallon bonus on your first one. After that, it's just going to be your regular whatever the deals they give you. Also too, it does give us a 1 cent per gallon referral bonus, so nothing huge, but pass it on to your friends. You'll have a referral code. Pass it on to your friends, other RVers, even if they're not RVers and they're just regular everyday drivers that have to fill up once a week or sometimes twice a week with two car family. They'll definitely get a use out of it. So that's the first one, GetUpside. Now, on to number 2. This is for you diesel pushers. All right, so the second way to save money is basically just for the diesel people out there. It's the one that everybody's been talking about on the internet. It's the one you see on YouTube, and it's the one question you see on all the forums. It is the TDS Logistics Fleet Card. Now, what this is a fleet card like the big diesel trucks use or the big truckers use. You you apply for this card, you attach a bank account to this card, and what happens is you go to the trucker lane, you slide this in, you pump like normal. You know, there's a little pop quiz with all the questions you have to do because it... All right, everyone, we're here at the Lowe's, and I figured I would show you the pop quiz that you have to do when you use your EFS card. So pretty simple, just put it in. Ooh. Do you have a Love's Reward card? Skip, you don't have it. Are you gonna fill up your tractor or your reefer? Your reefer is the one I said, it's your refrigerator or both. We're just gonna do tractor. Okay? Do you need DEF fluid? If you need DEF, hit DEF. If not, I don't, so I hit skip. Control number, that's your PIN number. All right, so after you enter your PIN number, it asks you if you want a cash advance. Just hit skip, unless you want money. And any additional products, you hit no. And it says 1 moment, and do you want a printed out receipt inside? So if you want a receipt, you gotta go inside and get it. So I hit no. Oh, air brakes. And remove nozzle. Guys, that's how easy it is to use the EFS card here. You just got to learn what the questions are. It took me forever to realize what the reefer was. I finally ballsed up and asked one of the guys. I said, hey, look, I keep pressing this button. What is the reefer mean? He goes, oh, it's a refrigerator. So people with their refrigerators on their trailers, they have a diesel tank just for the refrigerator. So anyways, that's it. So hopefully that helps, guys. And back to the video. You can also purchase products inside the store like oil, windshield washer fluid, windshield wipers, etc. All that just goes against, they just charge you for that. So you pay with this card, you get your receipt, you go on your way, and at the end of the day you get an email, but also what your credit or your bank account gets charged is what TDS pays per gallon. Not what you paid at the pump, but what TDS pays per gallon. All right, so just looking here where we're at near Fort Myers, the closest one is the Love's, and the last price updated was $1.92 for diesel, and that's cheap for diesel. And there is an app, so if you do sign up for it, there is an app to use, and it makes it real easy because it'll show you all the places there. I'll do a screenshot up here on the screen somewhere, and it'll show you what the prices are instantly. So this works at Lowe's, TA Petro, I don't know what that is.
Coming soon, they're saying, I don't know if it's maybe it's not the area we're in or what, we don't have them.
Ambest,
Road Ranger, and Sat Brothers.
Okay,
Never heard of them, so I don't know. But they say they're supposedly going to be part of the program.
Okay, so that's good. So Lowe's, TA Petro, there was Flying J and Pilot, but those were Good Sam savings, and Good Sam said no more. You can't use the TDS card for RVers, and as you know, Good Sam's is owned by Camping World, and they felt like they wanted to be exclusive to that, and well, that's another thing for another day. So anyways, the TDS Logistic cards, simple, it works. You're saving roughly 40 to 50 cents per gallon at the diesel pump. The only thing is you have to go through the big diesel pump lines. You can't just go to the regular pumps. So again, we use this when we're hooked up to the rig and we're just on the road and we have to pull off. And then we use GetUpside when we're unhooked and we're just driving around town.
We got the card towards the end of last year, and we've been in Florida since October, so we haven't been doing a lot of highway driving, so to say. We've just been going from town to town, like an hour drive, so we're not using it nearly as much as we'll be using it soon.
Yeah, we're going all the way up to Cape Cod and then Michigan, so we're definitely going to be putting it to some serious use.
So we've only done 5 fill-ups with the card so far, and to date we've saved $33.95.
Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but we do not have a Class A. We have a Ford F-250 diesel. May still surprise you it's not a lot, but ironically we have the small gas tank in the F-250, so it's only like a 27-gallon tank. So when we fill up, it's not like we're filling up a 60-gallon tank or a 130 or 120-gallon tank like the Class A. So again, we've only done a few full fill-ups, but we've used it for half tanks here and there when we're driving on the road, and it works like that. So,
well, I don't know about you, but $33.95, I'd rather have that in my savings. That's my money to go to the breweries.
Go to the so you have brewery money.
Yes, right.
All right, on to number 3, the surprise one Renee has. So number 3 is the one that everybody knows and loves, and it is the Good Sam's. So this works, obviously you get 10% off at Camping World, Gander Outdoors, Overton's, Pilot and Flying J. So Pilot and Flying J are no longer on the TDS card because they had a little fight. So this is a good one to save. I think it's 10 cents per gallon at Pilot and Flying J.
Didn't you find a secret if you go to the regular versus if you can fit in the regular pumps, it's cheaper to begin with?
Yes, so if you can fit in the regular pumps, if you're unhooked, or if you have a smaller rig and not a 40-foot rig like we do, yeah, you actually get to save a little bit more money. So Good Sam's, you can get it at Camping World. We personally don't shop too much at Camping World. We will go to Gander Outdoors, but that's it. That's the last savings. There's nothing really about this one. And this is good too because you can save at campgrounds as well. What do you usually save at campgrounds?
It's 10% at the select campgrounds, which is why we buy the membership, because we use that more than we do the gas, even before we had the programs.
Just to recap, your first one is an app that is a rewards program that is good for gas and diesel. It's called GetUpside. Your second one is your TSD Logistics Fleet card, and this is just for diesel and only in the big trucker lanes at the big side of the freeway type gas stations, TA, Loves, and coming soon the other one. Check their website, tsdlogistics.com. I'll put the actual website up here so you guys can check that out. And the third is the one everybody knows, is the Good Sam's. And they just give you 10 cents off at Flying J. What does it say? Pilot and Flying J. And hey everybody, Scott here. Quick update. I know it's in the middle of the video. Obviously, it's a couple days later. I have a totally different wardrobe on, and it's probably about 30 degrees colder than when we made that video. So I realized a couple things in that video. When you look at our fleet card, it says EFS. It is a EFS fleet card. But on the back of the card, when I was reading it, it said TSD Logistics. So EFS is the person who is the company who gives the fleet. TDS Logistics, I guess they do something else. So the reason why I was saying that, on the back of the card when I was showing it to you, I was reading the TDS or TSD Logistics. So just to let you know, I will have the correct link up here, up top. I'll have a correct link of where you can get it and apply. It's the EFS LLC, I think it is. I'll put it up there and get there. So other than that, that's about it. We are currently in Cape Cod, and we did drive from Florida to Cape Cod, and we saved a ton of money. From Florida all the way up until we hit Connecticut, we only paid, the max we paid was $1.57 per gallon for diesel. That was insane. There was one time where we paid $1.36. Crazy cheap gas. Now, when you get into Connecticut, Rhode Island, and now Massachusetts, you're still looking at, Connecticut was like $3.30. And then we got to Rhode Island. We just, obviously, you pass right through Rhode Island. You blink and you already passed through Rhode Island. But now that we're in Massachusetts, we're on Cape Cod, it's still looking at $2.99 a gallon. We haven't bought anything yet with our fleet card, and we haven't used our GetUpside app here yet, just because we haven't been driving anywhere. As you all know, with the coronavirus, COVID-19, everybody's pretty much on lockdown and just chill out mode. So we're pretty much just sitting here at the house, obviously editing a video and doing stuff. So that's the quick intermission. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful, even though with our simple ramblings. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like, give a thumbs up, share it to your friends. I know we didn't go super in depth like a lot of the other channels do, but we wanted to get it straight to the point of what they were and what they do. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more, and if you do subscribe, again, that lets us know that people are paying attention to our videos and they kind of want to see some more videos. So if you do that, we'll put some more videos out for you. So hope you all have a great week. Remember to wash your hands, use the hand sanitizer, stay home. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions, please comment below. We're always available on Instagram at #UpForTheJourney, or I guess the @ at UpForTheJourney. Email us at ruupforthejourney@gmail.com if you have any other questions. If you see us on the road and you see the sticker on the back of the rig, make sure you honk, snap a picture, #UpForTheJourney. Also, one last request. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you subscribe, that would be awesome, because then we will know that people are actually paying attention to our little videos. So anyways, Scott and Renee here. We're signing off. Be safe on the road. And since it's these times, wash your hands, get sanitizer. Everybody be safe on the road. See you later.